Well, our world is constantly evolving and ways to stay connected. It was the landline, the cell phone, the internet, social media, but there's a difference in staying connected and connecting with one another on a deeper level. Here to help us is author and CEO Joe Koufman and my friend. Hi, Joe.
Hi, good to see you, Kara. Thanks for having me on the show today.
I mean, thanks for being here. It's been a minute. You wrote a book. You wrote this book, The Connector's Compass. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's very good. What did you want people to learn about connecting with each other?
Yeah, meaningful relationships are built through small interactions, and people can flex that muscle and get better at making good connections, and by using those small interactions.
Yeah, I know you say in the book too, like most of us kind of dread networking, and you say connection beats networking. And on a personal note, I'm so glad that you wrote this book, because I don't know of a better person at connecting with people than you are, and you have a really good way of getting to kind of the nitty-gritty of what you want to talk about in a short amount of time. So thank you for distilling it and putting it in a book for us. But why do you think connection does beat networking?
Yeah, I mean, networking is, even for the biggest extroverts on the planet, it maybe strikes fear into the heart of many of us. And so networking can be really transactional. And the idea of connection is really making a deeper connection beyond just the transaction. If you're just going to an event and collecting business cards, that's not really helping you build relationships.
Right, right. And building relationships is kind of where it all begins. So what would you say, Joe, then is the simplest skill that someone can use to harness to connect with others?
Yeah. I'd say curiosity is the most important, in asking meaningful, questions, good questions. What are you excited about? What are you energized about? Or is there something that's a real challenge for you right now?
Right.
Versus a surface question.
Well, and I think too, once you become curious, it ingratiates you to someone, because they really want to know your authentic self, and you want to have that meaningful connection, so it kind of begets a relationship. You also say intentional introduction. What does that look like?
Yeah, I think thinking through what the connection can benefit both groups that you're trying to connect together. And one of the premises of the book is that by making meaningful connections for others, that will pay dividends for you in the long run. Even though that's not the goal, it will pay off for you. So you just have to think through, what are the common threads between the two people that will make them both want to connect with each other.
Oh, I love that. I can think of, when you started talking, I can think of a few people off the top of my head that I have known as being really good connectors, and you kind of just, when you are looking to help somebody, you think of them first, because they always are top of mind. Okay, you have a challenge for our viewers. What is this?
The challenge is that all the viewers should go and try to make one meaningful connection for somebody else. So that doesn't mean connection for yourself. That means taking two people who are in your circle of friends or neighbors, and finding a way to keep them connected or get them connected today.
I love that. I was thinking of a woman, Miss Evelyn Mims. I don't know if she watches, but she was just an excellent communicator, relationship builder, and I would say it's maybe the 7 degrees of Evelyn Mims in the city. Everyone knows her. So hi, Miss M. But what is, okay, so that's all in this book, and encouraging people to do that, and you also give such practical examples of how to accomplish that. So Joe, what is something you want readers to take away from your book?
Yeah, I mean, again, these are skills that can be learned and developed. This is not something that comes naturally for everyone.
Right.
And so in the book, I talk a lot about how do you build that muscle. I think we all need to be courageous enough to stink at something until we become good.
Yeah.
And so many people will start with, not feeling really comfortable with these skills, and they'll develop them over time.
And I think too, if that does speak to you right now, you're like, that's me, I don't think I can do that. Just start with somebody you trust, and kind of work through it with them, and they can give you feedback in real time.
Yeah, somebody on one of the reviewers on Amazon said that this book is to convert introverts into extroverts. Not true, but I will say that introverts can really benefit from this book, as well as people who just want to be better at connecting with others.
Yeah, it's a byproduct of it, and we'll take it, because the human connection is so important, and we can't lose it. So where can everyone get a copy, Joe?
ConnectorsCompassBook.com is a great place to, and you can buy it on all the major retailers there.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Joe. I'll be highlighting the pages as I go. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. All right.